And what's your other camera?
This one, both of them? They're both 5.2s.
Is that on?
Yeah. It's been on. Happy Thursday, guys. I'm headed out the door. That's the right shoe. I'm headed out the door, and a lot of you have been asking what I eat in a day. I know on my Instagram stories I do a lot of cooking. I just made awesome black bean and lentil burgers the other day just out of a whim. So you'll actually see those today. I'm not going to actually get to an informational cooking video today, but I did want to show you my Tupperware and what I've kind of packed for the day so you can kind of get a feel for what I'm going to be eating. Things are a lot easier when you have them prepped, so this literally took me probably 30 minutes to throw together this morning, all my meals. It was super quick, and I'll show you why. A little bit of a recap. My first meal of the day, I had a cup of frozen broccoli. I find that it's easy for convenience and a lot cheaper. And then I had about half a cup of frozen peas. I added a fried egg on top, and then like maybe 2 tablespoons of that cashew vegan pesto, which is amazing. So let's see what the rest of the day looks like for me in terms of meals. Alright, so next up will probably be this meal right here. Let's see if this is in focus for you guys. The good news is that it is in focus. So what this is, it's a 1/3 cup of quick oats, half a cup of cottage cheese. What else is in there? Cinnamon, cacao nibs on top, and then grapes. So that's that. Post-workout, I will do Celsius protein. I think this one is the chocolate coconut. Yes, it's amazing. And then I'll do a banana as well. Next meal, I think this was 2 medium carrots I just chopped up, maybe like half a cucumber, and then tuna, which I added mustard to, which was a whole grain mustard. I actually made it a few years ago, and it's really good. And then I put a dash of lemon pepper as well as a little bit of dill. So that'll be great. And lastly, this guy here, which was featured on my Instagram story yesterday, but it's just about a cup to a cup and a half of mixed greens. There's salsa in there, and then on top is a spinach artichoke hummus, and then I will be adding on top my burger, half a cup of black beans, 1/4 a cup of lentils that are already cooked, and then I used jarred pimentos in there as well, so you'll see a little bit of red. That's what that is. I also used Parmesan cheese to kind of hold it together and give a little bit of flavor. All I did was mash this all up together in a bowl, and then put a pan on high heat with extra virgin olive oil. Put the patty on the pan maybe for like, I don't even know, maybe 30 seconds to a minute each side. It was really hot, so I just want to crisp the outside. Switch to the other side, take it off, and then I'll add this to the salad once I'm ready to eat it, and it'll be delicious. And that is pretty much all of my meals. I'll pack it into my bag and be out the door. So clearing this all of the way, I just realized that for one, this is not just Celsius protein powder in here. It's actually a smoothie that I made, so I'll let you know what I put into the smoothie. Half a cup of black coffee, half a cup of the almond coconut blend. I have maybe a tablespoon of the cacao nibs, organic cold pressed. I have maybe a tablespoon of flax seeds, as well as half a cup of mixed berries, which my mix is like cherries. This is a frozen mix, by the way. Cherries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and then there's kale in there as well. What else is in there? A tablespoon of peanut butter, because you guys know me and I love my peanut butter. Dash of cinnamon, always. And that might be it in the smoothie. So I will be drinking that post-workout, not just the whey protein in there for Celsius, but everything else. Alright guys, so now it's time to pack it up. I have 2 of these meal prep bags. This one is a 6 meal. I'm not sponsored or promoted by ISO, but I do love it. And then my other one is a 6-pack meal bag. It is a 3 meal bag. I have a lot of stuff today, so I'll be using the big guy. I just put in a generic ice pack to keep all the cold stuff cold. So we'll go with the tuna for sure, the salad. The oats do not have to be really cold, so they can go over here. The burger, it's debatable, can go over there. And then this is actually, I forgot to talk to you about this. This is just a snack of cut up cantaloupe that I have, which I'll be accompanying with some macadamia nuts. I love macadamia nuts, so that'll be great just in between. Put those, caramel here, that works. And then my shake, I usually just put, from when Hunter was a baby, she has these little teething things, but they actually fit great for any drinks I need to keep cold. Oh, that's a love letter and some Reese's. Shh, don't tell. So we'll check the other pocket. Let's see what's on this side. Any surprises here? No. Okay. So we'll put the ice pack into the side. We'll put our awesome smoothie protein shake in there to keep that cold. And then water, as you all know, is super important. I always bring my BCAAs along with it, so I'll just keep filling this bottle. This is 32 ounces, which means if I fill it 4 times, that'll be a gallon. And that's typically what I drink in a day. Put some silverware up here, forks, spoons, and all. Banana, and we're ready. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. I'm getting to the seatbelts, just not fast enough. All right, we are off to Avon, Connecticut. For anybody not familiar with Connecticut, that is about a 30-minute drive or so for me. I actually used to make it a commute every day because I was working out in Avon. But now I am just headed to see my best friend, my good friend, and kind of a surprise acquaintance friend that you guys will be filled in quickly once we get there. Basically, he's just going to be showing me some video technique, some contraptions he has, and we're just going to hang out because it's been a while since I've seen him. So, let's go. As entertaining as it is to watch me lip sync and dance, which I think is very entertaining, and I hope you find it as well, that's just typically what I do in the car. It's not per se me trying to really entertain you guys. I mean, it is, but that's what I do day to day in the car. Also, another great thing I do in the car is roll. I got this lacrosse ball from Dick's for probably like $6. It is great in the car because you're pressed against the seat, and I love to roll it back and forth on my back. You can do different things, like I have a handle up here, so you can kind of get that position and roll back and forth. But typically, I am just rolling like this. I'll move it down lower sometimes and just keep it rolling, or keep pressure on a certain point if I know that that muscle is really bothering me. But typically, I will just keep on moving it and slow roll. You can see I'm rolling like this. I'm not like back and forth. That's just going to aggravate the muscle even more. So literally just put it back there and breathe through it and go back and forth. Change your position. Sometimes I'll put my arm back here to really get in those muscles. Again, it is just with a lacrosse ball, and it is great for that. Shout out to Crew Ed, that was for you, for making the comment last night about me not being able to stationarize, whatever. Not being able to have my camera mounted. So Crew Ed, that one's for you. Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito, lo vamos pegando poquito a poquito. When you can hardly breathe. Alright, so it is time to eat my next meal, which will be the oat combo that I was telling you about. Let's see where it is here. Got my co-pilot over here, my food bag. Alright, here we go. Find me a spoon. Go. That's a fork. Okay, as a recap. Oh, that's not the spoon I was looking for. That's not the one I put in there this morning, and I'm not entirely sure that it's clean. So, this is the spoon I was looking for. Earlier on in the video I told you it was in it, but I forgot that I had put chia seeds in it, so then I didn't, now I did it. Anyways, there's chia seeds in here. That's a tiny hair.
Do you know how I made you? 'Cause I'm always in the right place at the right time. If you hold tight, I will make it alright.
You gotta put her. You're on camera. It has to be time for you to take your perfect.
It's time.
No, it's on camera. How are you?
You gotta be on camera. Hang out with me, you gotta be on camera.
What's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Nothing stronger than us.
They're so good. And then wait,
Organic
more
Slim Jims.
snacks. More snacks.
Those I like. Those are good. Kind bars, there you go, now it's in focus. You gotta be like, right there. Nope, nope, not in focus. Yep, you're in focus. Good stuff. I might keep that in the vlog. Bye. Bye. Hello, hello.
What are your ultimate goals in terms of like guru or?
Yeah, I mean, so as far as the vlogs or just in general?
Yeah, in general. I mean, but the vlogs. I mean,
They come
obviously that's all
in play
part
with
of it.
that, yeah. So it was kind of a personal goal of mine to video more, and then it turned into vlogs, and now we're just down the rabbit hole.
Nice.
All our dreams will follow.
Vlogging this way,
Right.
figuring out whether, like, because you have all those little cameras that autofocus, so you could be here, and it's gonna autofocus you.
Sure.
This bad boy, of course,
That's
doesn't.
exactly right.
So I'll be filming something, realize it's not in focus, gotta turn it around, film like this, okay,
Yeah.
and then go like this. It's just
Exactly. Now that unfortunately
yeah,
is
it's not
so
gonna
that
cut it with
sucks.
this. I am just basically a coach, so I deal with fitness, I deal with nutrition, and I deal with kind of like the mindset, because generally the mindset comes way before fitness, because people, once they get that right mindset, it doesn't even matter. The confidence that people have is just so low. So I kind of want to deal with showing things that are in my life that makes it more relatable to them, because I feel like on social media everybody is so perfect. They have like the best body, which is probably prep, and they just keep recycling those same photos. It's a lot of lies.
Are you thinking of putting together any kind of workout videos, like
I would love to.
package a series?
Like of me, I mean.
Yeah.
I would love to, and a lot of people actually reached out to me today about doing that.
You should see her like a couple of years ago before, like when you hiked the Appalachian Trail
yeah.
down, and it's like all of a sudden, like a year or two later, she's showing pictures of her like up on stage, and it's
Half
like,
naked.
holy crap! I think that was, let's see, who was here at the time? So it must have been Matt. So you were here like around 4.5 years ago.
Probably.
Right. So Roger was working in that edit suite, and he looked out the window and he says, "Hey, there's a photo shoot going on downstairs." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And I look out and I was like, "Oh, let's go check it out." So
Yeah.
that's when we went down and met you. So you were shooting for Jen. And
Yeah, her
so,
headshots and
cool.
everything.
So yeah.